Hi everyone, today we'll review this 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited 4x4 with a 3.6 liter V6. As you can see, this vehicle was caught in a hailstorm that hit Denver on Monday. It was classified as a catastrophic hailstorm, so all the insurance companies are setting up tents around. You can see dents all over the vehicle. Yeah, so it has probably around $10,000 of hail damage to it. The deal will fix it if you want, if you're interested in it. You can also get it with huge discounts and keep the hail damage. But yeah. And before we begin, I'd like to thank AutoNation Buick GMC Park Meadows, located in Lone Tree, Colorado, for letting me come and video the Grand Cherokee. The Jeep Grand Cherokee was redesigned for the 2011 model year. It featured the same chassis as the future Mercedes-Benz ML, and at the time it featured three engine choices, either a 3.6 liter V6, 5.7 liter V8, or 6.4 liter Hemi V8 for the SRT8 version. And then in 2014, they extensively facelifted the Grand Cherokee. From one like this is actually a 2013 model, very similar to this one, but it featured all new front and rear styling, new wheels, an updated interior, updated safety so it wouldn't roll over as easily, as well as an optional automatic braking system with adaptive cruise control, and one extra engine choice, a 3-liter turbo diesel V6. Bringing the diesel Jeeps to the US. They're called Eco Diesels in the model. It still features Jeep's classic 7-bar grille, and the particular one we're looking at here has the 3.6 liter V6. This one is the limited trim. The trims go from Laredo, Laredo E, Limited, Overland, and Summit, with the SRT8 at the top. The Laredo and Laredo E are only available with the 3.6 liter V6, and then the Limited is available with either the diesel, the 3.6, or the 5.7 liter. The Summit is available with either the 5.7 liter or the Eco Diesel, same in the Overland. But the SRT8 has over 600 horsepower and has the 6.4 liter Hemi. It features really good projector headlamps and projector fog lamps. These wheels are both standard, they're an option on the Limited, but standard on the Overland. They're 20-inch alloy wheels. You get turn signal mirrors with the chrome accenting. I personally think all the chrome on it is a little much. The Summit and Overland have even more, but I could get used to it. This particular one doesn't have the automatic braking, but it is available, it works well. You get a sunroof, I love that feature. And then another really good feature is this keyless entry system. To use it, you just hit this little silver button to lock, just as easy as that, and then you grab behind to unlock. And then, yeah. On the Limited, you have the choice of either a 4x2, so it's a part-time four-wheel drive drivetrain, or what this has, which is the 4x4 full-time four-wheel drive. You also get parking sensors, a great feature for like such a large vehicle. You get a third brake light and a full power tailgate. You operate it by using your key fob or the handle down there at the bottom. You just click this button twice. Or 4 times, but you also get a backup camera. It's very roomy back here, and you get a subwoofer and 12-volt power outlet. You just bring it down by clicking this. It's very easy. I love how it works. I mean, because I'm only 5'5", so it's hard to reach all the way up there to pull it down, but yeah, it's great. I personally love how the Grand Cherokees look. I think they're like really handsome, really cool looking vehicles. They're really nice. They're comfortable to ride in, very comfortable to drive. I mean, they're just great. It does have pretty light steering. It's not like, if you really want a sporty Grand Cherokee, I'd recommend the SRT8, but otherwise they're very nice. But if you want like a sportier SUV that can still go off-road, a Mercedes-Benz ML would probably be better. But yeah, or even a Porsche Cayenne, Range Rover Sport. But yeah, it competes with like the Mercedes ML, Audi Q7, BMW X5, Range Rover Sport, Porsche Cayenne, Lexus GX, vehicles like that. And you can even maybe compare it to a Toyota 4Runner or a Nissan Pathfinder maybe. But yeah, the base Laredo starts at about $28,995. This one is used with 13,000 miles for $32,663, but minus the stuff from the hail damage, which could either be between $2,000 and $4,000, it's a really good deal. So yeah, I'd recommend coming to AutoNation Buick GMC and checking out one of their Grand Cherokees. They have quite a number. They actually have 4 of them here. So yeah. It has all these off-road modes also, so you get air suspension, and it adjusts the air suspension and the driving characteristics to what condition you're in. So we'll go over that in a second. To help improve ride comfort and noise quality, Jeep has lined the wheel wells of the Grand Cherokee with felt, similar to what General Motors has done with the Tahoe, Suburban, and Denali's and Yukons. It's a really good feature. It's a great way of canceling out some noise. The 3.6-liter V6 on this Grand Cherokee, I'd say it gets okay gas mileage. The 5.7 V8 obviously doesn't get that well, and the SRT8, yeah, it's not very economical at all. But if you want better gas mileage out of your Grand Cherokee, I highly recommend getting an Eco Diesel model. It's a very similar engine to what's in like a Mercedes ML350 Blue Tech. You also get very powerful brakes and dual exhaust on this. But yeah, the hail damage is pretty extensive. This side, the left side, isn't too bad, but then you see the hood, and it is pretty extensive hail damage. But the good thing about it, though, is you get serious discounts. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the interior now. One of the ways of starting your Grand Cherokee is getting your key fob, hitting lock, and then hitting this button twice. It remotely starts the vehicle, so on a cold day you could leave the heater and heated seat on the previous night, and you'll enter the vehicle warm. Or on a hot day you can leave the air conditioning on, so it won't be absolutely roasting when you get in the car. I love this feature. Since about 2011, the Chrysler Corporation has been really working on improving the quality of their vehicles, and this Grand Cherokee is no exception. It features padded materials all over, real wood and aluminum trim, real aluminum Jeep sill plates, and just great quality. Very soft leather. It's really nice. You even have a TFT display up here. It is updated for 2014, featuring an all-new Jeep Uconnect system, all-new button layouts, a shifter very reminiscent of the one in the Audi A8, more off-road modes, garage home link, actually that was in the previous model, and then this all-new steering wheel. It has the Sense 1941 logo engraved in the bottom, Bluetooth and voice control, controls for your TFT display, cruise control with adaptive cruise control as an option, and automatic braking, and aluminum paddle shifters. It's very nice. The second way of starting your Grand Cherokee is easy. You just put your foot on the brake and keep your key fob inside the vehicle. Then locate this push button, then keep your foot on the brake and hit it to start.
To figure out what the heck am I gonna be for Halloween? Don't worry about it.
It's as easy as that. It's really nice.
Right now, answer 2 questions and voila! A completely...
As I mentioned, one of the features that came along with the 2014 model year facelift is this TFT display in the middle. This one with the Limited is actually a smaller screen than you get with the Overland or Summit, but it's still very intuitive. Using these steering wheel controls, you can control it. So you can go between a speedometer, kilometers, battery voltage, 4-wheel drive settings, gas, trip meter, your radio station, stored messages. So you can like change your screen setup. Go through all kinds of different features. It can be a little confusing at times, but I think overall it's pretty intuitive. Then you have your rev counter and your fuel and temperature gauge off to the side, but I like it. And even better is the screen in the middle. It's your touch screen Chrysler Uconnect, or Jeep Uconnect in this case, but you go through radio, media, you can connect the device to Bluetooth or an SD card, auxiliary or USB, your climate controls, heated seats, heated steering wheel, mirror dimmer, all sorts of stuff. Then your climate controls, your phone, you can connect your phone. You also have Uconnect apps. It has a Wi-Fi hotspot in the vehicle. You can download stuff like, well, it has Pandora, Slacker, Aha, iHeartRadio. Yeah, tons of stuff. You can download even more stuff actually. Navigation is of course an option. You can turn your screen off here. You can do a browse and enter here. Back, hazard lights, volume. I love the intuitive climate controls. This is where you turn off your parking sensors, and then you have your economy mode there. You can turn into 4-wheel drive low, hill descent control. You have snow, sand, auto, mud, and rock modes, as well as you can get ride height modes on higher trim levels. Plenty of storage, an 8-speed automatic transmission, big improvement over the previous car. It has voice recognition. Help.
To play music, include the type.
It's really easy. Then you have your great camera. Garage home link is an amazing option, and I love the sunroof. It's really nice and big. But yeah, I really like the interior of this car. You also have seat memory. It's just awesome. I love it.
Please try again.
Another good luxury feature is the heated rear seats and the USBs in the back here. It's a very roomy and comfortable rear seat as well. It's also adjustable. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this look at the 2014 Jeep Grand Cherokee Limited. Please subscribe and like the video. Alright, bye.